Good morning, everybody. Sunday morning, Kasugi Survives. Trying to go back to my roots a little bit here. And speaking of survives, I thought we would try a survival game called New Frontier. Right now we're waiting for it to load up. We'll go to the live screen so you can... Well, we're going to try to go to the live screen. There we go. So you can kind of see things along with me here. It takes a minute or so to load up. I've loaded up the game. I ran around town. Kind of got a feel for just how to move. I didn't even leave the opening town. Shut everything down. Started the stream. So I'm a big fan of survival games, hence the name I have chosen of Kasugi Survives. After jumping around a little bit, I started with Kasugi Survives many years ago. Built up a very, very minuscule following. I don't even want to call it a fan base, but I then made the bright decision to change my name to Kasugi FTW, and that was a critical error as I started losing followers and viewers big time. Went to Cho Kasugi. Now finally back to Kasugi Survives. One of these days I'd like to just be Kasugi, to be honest with you. But will that day ever come where I can be Kasugi? I don't know. Alright, so we've got... Okay, so level 9. So this is the guy. You quickly level up. Literally from just going in the town. I visited a few people in the town. I got a gift, which was some extra bullets for my revolver. Just doing those few things, I went up to level 9. And then if I hit... Actually, we'll explore here. We had a... let's see, and I like this. I like third person. If you hit H, it calls your horse. And this is a PvP game, so I think in the town, I'm just assuming you're safe in the town. Actually, speaking of that, let's... So I started off down here in Vane Bank. Really, I want to kind of go back to where I started. It looks like my horse's stamina is on the... Whoa. God. On the bottom left. But honestly, in terms of trying to go south, see if we can make it over these mountains. And that's what I was worried about. God. Well, I certainly don't think it's wise to stay still in this game. As I mentioned, it is PvP. Oh, actually, let's see. Let's dismount. Yeah, it would have been a smart idea to make sure my gun is loaded. If we can just make it up. What? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, well, I am assuming it will not allow you. So I guess we've got to follow the train tracks. So that's one thing out of the gate that I don't like. So it just randomly put me miles away from where I initially started. Now it's going to get dark. We've got an abode over there. So I guess you cannot make it through the mountains. So I'm going north. Alright, that's not what we want to do. So I guess I do want to follow the tracks, but we just want to go this way. So, away we go. I don't know how exciting this is going to be, how long it's going to take. I guess we could do a little mining and crafting while we're out here. Let's just get back to this little town, and I'll see what we can do. And this has, on paper, all the aspects of that I look for, where you can, obviously build your own place, crafting, obviously the PvP aspect of it. So I just have different vendors. Oh, wow. So I can buy a train ticket. And I want to go to Vane Bank. So if I went to Brockton, I think that was one of the options, for $12.50. I mean, I guess it's probably worth it. We're just going to do it. Just for the heck of it, let's do it. I'm at Enderlin Valley. Okay, right outside of Brockton. Okay, so that'll work. So I want to follow these. Well, I guess there's some tracks up here. Our buddy followed us, which is nice. I thought he'd be well rested by now. I mean, that couldn't have been a very quick train ride, but our horse is still a little bit tired. Obviously a player-built base of some sort. And let me just quickly check, make sure we're on the right path. We are. And I had an initial, actually let's kind of go over here off the beaten path. I talked to a woman in the town of Vane Bank, and I accepted a mission from her to collect some ginseng. So let's see. Okay, so here it is, the ginseng hunt. Bring her 10 ginseng. Okay, it looks just from this picture, it's a white flower, which would possibly be this. Well, those could just be white flowers. Okay, well, let's just continue on here and see what we run into. And what do we need to do here? Oh, well, here we are. What do we need to do? There's the sign right in front of me. So we're back where we started. This is where we started the game in Vanebank. And I think maybe the Silver Gulch is where the lady was that asked us to get the ginseng. She said it was in the hills around town. And I mean, this could all be ginseng right here. I don't know why she couldn't walk 30 yards and pick ginseng, but so maybe this is not it. And I'm assuming these little flashing markers are when someone claims land. Then, and as you can just kind of see, even in the distance, you got little markers everywhere. I don't know how vast the world is. I can't really. I mean, the map actually doesn't go left and right, so the map is just what you see here. I mean, it's certainly sizable. I mean, we took the train. Who knows how long it would have taken us to get all the way down here, but and I'm not quite sure why this marker is highlighted. I'm assuming it would behoove me to go that way. But while we're here, I'd love to find out how to pick ginseng. As I said, I was just going by the picture. Let's see. So obviously wood, just like any other survival game. I'm sure I'm probably diminishing the health of my pickaxe. We're getting wood. I assume if we can get an axe, it probably expedites the process of chopping wood. So that's easy enough. You should use the same tool for stone, I would imagine. Abs. My dog hears somebody upstairs. Piece piece of horse shit, or pile of horse shit. I'm gonna pick it up. I can't imagine it's gonna do anything. There's somebody with their horse. I'm gonna get in town here where I believe I'm safe. And let's take care of the dog, and we will be right back. Okay. Oh, and this is what I was hoping did not happen. There's apparently a bug in this game every time. Well, every time. 2 other times I've dealt with this as I was running through the town initially. And I don't know how to turn it off. Unless I shut the whole game down. Okay, well, let's go ahead and exit. We'll disconnect from the server. We're going to reconnect, and I hope I start back in Fairbanks. If it pushes me way off somewhere else, then we may call this a stream, because I'm going to be aggravated, and that's a stupid way to do things. So let's see. But this game obviously is still new. So things like that will get worked out, but it's an annoyance to say the least. And it does not load quickly, so that makes it even more of an annoyance. Should probably play this in windowed mode. That might help. Okay, and that's not bad. So I'm still right here. And we won't even bother the horse for now. Let's just, I guess where we stood, we were trying to figure out how to acquire ginseng. And let's see here. Let's just go to controls. Interactions. Okay, free hands is back. Oh, we have taunts. So this first thing we'll do, we're free hands. Let's check out our taunts. Oh, well, I guess we don't have any at the moment. And I certainly have no idea what we need to actually start building. All right. A lot of people have their... Wow. Maybe not. Don't mind if we do. So this is what they meant by explore the riverbank. There's is like endless. I wonder if all these out in the water have gold. Well, holy mackerel. Okay, well, I'm not going to spend all day. We know we've got a plethora of gold. Looks like this doesn't... Oh, well, I take that back. I was just getting ready to say, it looks like it doesn't go deep enough. And apparently it does. I cannot cross over. So I imagine that's kind of where the map ends and cuts off. Man, where is the ginseng at? Okay, let's get back in the safety of the town and let's see if there's anything we can look up. So you can lock pick doors. I don't know if you can rob these places, or that'd be kind of a cool feature. Okay, let's see. We have 0 skill points. We've already kind of dispersed them. Probably not in the best way, but that's what we've done. Okay, farming. Don't think collecting the ginseng would constitute farming. A couple other objectives here. I don't know with a revolver if we want to go hunting bears. Craft stone. So crafting menu is K. I need some ginseng. You bring me some. You're able to find it in the hills around here. It grows out in the wild. Okay. Well, I'm just assuming we have not seen it yet, so we cannot cross that way. So we cannot go south. So these blue and white flowers are just aesthetic, I'm assuming. Actually, speaking of that, I need to check my inventory since I'm carrying horse crap. I'm assuming you can use that as fertilizer. What is up with my horse? Why is our stamina seems to rapidly be declining? Feces everywhere. There's a big old patch of white flowers up here, so let's take a look. It's probably going to be the same thing. Oh, excuse me. It's all the same thing. We have the white and the blue. Here's some yellow. Maybe this is ginseng. Oh, I do apologize. Darn sneeze. Took a lot out of me. Okay, well, the lady told us that it would be found in the hills around here. We're certainly in the hills. Unfortunately, if I'll tell you what, let me do this. Is there a way? There it is. I think that's... Well, I was... If I try to pull up a quick video and see how to get ginseng, it's going to start doing the shaky thing again, and I'm assuming that when you do find ginseng, it's going to be one of those things where... What the heck was that? It looked like I got hurt. Where the, what the hell? I'm not hungry. Okay, for some reason we are bleeding. Okay, I am quite confused. Can't find ginseng. I started bleeding for no reason. I don't appear to be hungry or anything. My health is what looks to be at 100%. I will fully admit that I am very confused. Why am I taking damage? And my hunger is halfway down, but Jesus, I wouldn't think I would start bleeding because my hunger is... And we can give that a shot. We can ride into town here and buy some food. I do apologize for the sniffles. I mean, it looks like my health is starting to diminish ever so slightly, but because I'm mildly hungry, it just seems odd. And our horse ran out of steam. Okay, the freight store. The general store. We should be able to get some food there. Jesus. Talk about a premium. Okay, let's buy 5 peaches. And well, let's just go with the 5 peaches for now. Yeah, it looks like the little red bar. Well, it's not really increasing anything. Open at 6 a.m. I don't know if there's a way to tell the time on here. And from the looks of the lighting, I would say it's past 6 a.m., but we can't get in there. Apparently it's not 6 a.m. So we haven't visited the church yet. Seeing if we could enter the confessional. Although we haven't really done anything negative at this point. There's a fellow new guy. What was... And I don't understand why I'm bleeding. And I can eat the peach, but I can't use medicine, even though I'm bleeding. So obviously let's be honest, right out of the gate, just the graphics, the ability to forage, to craft, it's right up my alley. The PvP, I mean, this is perfect. Even if, the graphics are really good, even if they weren't good. My biggest thing is just the gameplay. But right now it just seems very difficult to figure out what to do. And apparently I heard voices for a second. Okay, well, I am pretty much completely confused. And I'm hearing noises, yet all these places are apparently closed. Oh, well, now we have some open doors. Now we're bleeding again. Oh, my. Is there a place to gamble? Maybe make some money? Money is to the south of me. Oh, that's the bank. I'm not going to hold up the bank. A brewery. Maybe this is like a bar. Oh, well, that's... Well, this clown, I don't think you can hurt each other. We're having a shootout, guys. And we're just wasting ammo. You can't shoot in the town. This guy realize he's wasting his bullets, or... I don't want to grab a drink at the bar. Well, this looks like where you would go to gamble. And Red Peggy, that's the gal that we spoke to about the ginseng. There she is. Okay, well, a lot of promise here. I'm just a little frazzled. I don't know why. I'm bleeding. Other than the fact, possibly once you get down to the final 2 boxes of hunger, you're dying. But then when I was eating the peaches, it wasn't taking me up to the 3rd or the 4th block. So I don't know. I don't see how to make money. I can't figure out how to get ginseng. If I try to pause this and jump over and open a browser and search, then it's gonna mess up the game. We can try it real quick. Let's see. So I'm actually out of the game. Let's see. New Frontier. Oh, go back. One of the top posts is can't find ginseng. Everybody on here is saying they can't find it. Okay, just it looks like at this point ginseng is not in the game. They created that lady to give you that mission, but ginseng apparently is not in the game yet, so we have been running around, and as soon as we get back into the game, now we have the shakes again. Alright, well, a lot of promise. I really like what I'm seeing. I like everything about this. It's just new, and it's got a long way to go. And a lot of explaining to do. I guess, obviously, I'm seeing my hunger is diminishing. I can't do anything to earn money to buy food to get my hunger completely wiped out. So I think we're going to call it. Nearly an hour, but just a little opening preview of New Frontier. And before everybody goes crazy with the shaky screen, we'll go here. So thank you for stopping by and checking out New Frontier with me. If you like survival games, I think there's something here for you as time goes on and the developers add to the game and fix a few things. So with that said, we're out of here. See you next time.